as usual, guys, this is going to be reading. If you wanted gameplay mechanics and other gameplay stuff, this is not the stream for you. I'll tweet out next time we're changing games. But for now, if you have like something else to do that's like interesting, and even in the slightest, let me know. Or don't let me know. What am I saying? Just peace out. Come on back later. If you don't have time to listen to this whole shit, then it'll be a VOD. Yeah. Here we go. We got some mail. Entrance. What does this mean? Yes, I can become happy with just hearing your voice. I can become happy just by being by your side. I want to be with you all the time. I want to know everything about you. All your good areas, all your bad areas, everything. Okay. So, wait, wouldn't that make you a stalker? I've got goosebumps. Hello, Earth to entrance? Send. And... I go to school! Elementary school? Do you like school? I live in Tokyo. What about you? This seems creepy. Do you like school? Alright. Oh, I'm glad you can watch it without having to actually watch. Wait, what was this? Salvador Ihara unconscious. Let's go.
How you doing? This is Salvador Ihara's Online Jack! We, the investigative team that visited Professor Sugai's home, tirelessly tracked down the hidden connection between the Doll Syndrome incident and Moon Tree, a special guild within the online game, The World. During that time, the one who sent a mysterious email to Michiru Tajima's cell phone was none other than the missing Osamu Kawaguchi himself. Can you believe it? It reads,
didn't we already do this?
Miss Tajima, when I'm playing that game, I feel like I'm becoming more and more violent every day.
This is something we already did.
But Sakaki won't let me. Help me, Miss Tajima. Come to the school and help me.
We already did this. Oh, this is the one.
Hey, how you been? Salvador Ihara's Online Jack!
Five seconds. 3, 2.
Hello to all you Online Jack viewers. Thanks for watching. My name is Michiru Tajima, and this is a special report. As you already know, 6 of my elementary school students were treated here at Takayuma University Hospital for suspicion of having contracted a disease known as Doll Syndrome. I've been under a lot of pressure, not only from school, but also from other, somewhat related organizations. They want me to keep quiet in regards to this incident, but for the sake of my students, I'm going to report the truth. Please take a look at what actually happened here. No! Stop!
Michiru! You kids, leave her alone!
Mr. Ihara!
I was useful after all. Don't worry, Michiru. I'm right here with you.
Miss Michiru?
Toru?
Toru Uike! Don't tell me you're Sakaki!
The time has nearly come for me to release the great power from the online world to reality in order to change this rotten world.
What? You'd better stop teasing adults like that!
It looks like you're next, Miss Michiru.
Kids, please! Come to your senses! No! Stop!
What are you kids doing?
Just when things were about to get fun, Such a boorish crowd.
After that, the children disappeared, and Mr. Ihara was rushed to the hospital. This is not a made-up story. This bruise is proof of what happened. They were so strong, you'd never believe they were children. I mean, how could that happen? Mr. Ihara and myself tracked down the truth and came to a terrible and inescapable conclusion. And so I plead with you, all the parents watching this program, please stop your children from playing these online games. The world is dangerous. This game will control your children's hearts.
Damn, girl! God damn it. Alright.
Hello, everyone. Last night, popular entertainer Salvador Ihara fell into a coma and was rushed to a local hospital unconscious. The reason behind his condition has not yet been disclosed to the public. However, Ihara's agency, New Enterprises, said that they intend to release the details of this incident in a forthcoming episode of Online Jack.
Popular celebrity Salvador Ihara fell unconscious and was sent to the hospital after filming a segment at an elementary school for Salvador Ihara's Online Jack. All filming was shut down immediately, and the school was closed the following day. New Enterprises, the studio that Ihara works for, has explained the incident as an accident. Other sources say that he has become involved in something much more sinister. Whatever the reason, the entertainment industry is in a state of panic over the hospitalization of one of its most popular artists. With the release of his new movie, Salvador Ihara was thought to be more successful than ever. Does this mark the end of his amazing luck? A popular online show that is famous for its ambush-style reporting. However, this aggressive journalistic method has a large number of detractors, with approximately 30,000 complaints leveled at the program every time it airs. These complaints include they go too far, they're too rude, and I get sick whenever I watch it. However, the show also has its share of fans, as people send emails and other messages of support like, "You did a great job," and "I feel relieved after watching it." In particular, the famous Operation Make Prime Minister Satoshi Laugh made a huge impact on the entertainment industry. The episode that made Online Jack famous, in it, Ihara, who nobody had heard of back then, barged into the Prime Minister's home and proceeded to do imitations and make other jokes right in front of him. Household 3D monitors coming soon? Toho Electronics Inc. announced that they have succeeded at creating a low-cost 3D television. While still on the pricey side at $10,000 for a 19-inch model, is an undeniably large step forward from the current $30,000 plus models. 3D TVs are futuristic displays, first developed by Toho Electronics in 2004, and have gone on to sell 200,000 units worldwide. With their discus-like base and 12 to 20-inch size 3D screens that can be viewed from 360 degrees, they became a highly coveted and talked about device almost instantly. Unlike the current hologram TVs, 3D TVs can be viewed from any angle and distance without a hint of flicker, and video filmed in the format can be delivered in real time. Another announcement was made, revealing partner products that would be sold on launch day rather than with the new monitors. The first of these products will be a new drink of fresh bottlings. A limited series of drinks called Mary Cider will be sold on these new 3D TVs attached to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary. At $1,999, it's certainly a lot to ask for the cider, but thanks to the 3D TV and the on the bottom, the drink will display famous landmarks inside the transparent bottle, something that has been in the realm of science fiction for up until now. Whether or not you find it worth the price, you will be impressed when you see one for yourself. Even though Toho Electronics has succeeded in creating a low-cost 3D TV, they refused to rest on their laurels. In the coming months and years, they said that we can expect to see factories devoted entirely to 3D production, the establishment of 3D TVs only stations, and all new 3D TV movies. In this age of ever-advancing technology, the world of movies and animation is becoming increasingly commonplace. One can only try to imagine what the next dream machine will be. Village gets first civilian passenger. The first civilian to visit the now fully operational village, Yoshio Hinoshita, 42, left for his outer space excursion today. Hinoshita was launched yesterday from the space base Orlando, Florida in the Space Shuttle Liberty and is currently orbiting the planet. Numerous adjustments will be made to the orbit pattern as the shuttle continues to approach Village for docking. Hinoshita works for the New World Oil as an office worker. Upon entering the Village Voyage 2017 contest held by Fresh Bottling Inc. and Whale Strike Ltd., he was chosen from over 6 million entries and received a ticket for a 2-week trip to outer space. Hinoshita had this to say in the days leading up to his departure. I first learned about the contest from a TV commercial. Just happened to have some extra postcards at hand, so I sent one partly just for kicks. I was kind of nervous for the first couple of days after sending it in, but later I forgot about it completely. So I ended up hanging up on the guy who called to tell me I had won, thinking it was a prank call. When he called back, I finally realized that I had actually won, but it still didn't feel like real at all. Now, to tell the truth, it still doesn't feel real. The chairman of Whale Strike Ltd's Space Travel Planning Division offered the following comments. Earthbound travel is old-fashioned. Space travel will become a new choice of travel for the future. We plan to introduce moon tours and Mars tours in the coming years. Up until now, the idea of space travel has been relegated to science fiction, but the day when any of us can take a quick jaunt to the stars may soon no longer be the stuff of dreams. Oh wow, we don't have that much going on. Black clouds over Online Jack's future. Criticism against the popular online show Salvador Ihara's Online Jack is mounting at a rapid pace. This is the same program that has the complaints leveled against it for investigating politicians' houses, celebrity parties, slums at night, and even the police without prior invitation. The production staff for the show has been known to say that we only get criticized because we're good, and even appeared happy at some of their complaints. But this time it appears that the criticism is so strong that the show's existence may be in very real danger. The reason for the complaints stem from the recently aired Online Jack Phase 6. In that episode, Ihara broke into an elementary school to investigate the cause behind Doll syndrome, and it ended up destroying school property and broadcasting the names of the faces of 6 young Doll syndrome patients in the internet without permission from themselves nor their guardians. Furthermore, the 6 children's teacher is facing serious trouble for allowing the invasion of the school to happen, and for recklessly blaming the online game The World War II as the cause behind Doll syndrome in the broadcast. The local Board of Education suspended the teacher for 6 months as their chosen disciplinary measure. For the parents and guardians of the 6 young victims, soon declared that they considered the punishment inadequate and are seeking that the teacher be barred from ever teaching again. Yuichi Sawaguchi of the Doll Defense Group plans to file for damages against the studio for emotional trauma. Mr. Sawaguchi personally told our writer that Doll syndrome patients and their parents are suffering from this illness every day. I think it's incredibly insensitive for them to go and make a show like this that disparages that, and I think they are the lowest kind of human being out there. If all it took to cure the disease was to stop playing online games, everyone would be already cured. We hope that this show never gets produced again. Under attack from every front, the producers of Online Jack still insisted that everything we reported was true, and show no signs of apologizing. Near Enter Incorporated, which broadcast the show, was shocked at this attitude. Depending on how things progress, they may decide to stop carrying the show for good. Supporters of Salvador Ihara's fierce personality, Online Jack has always stuck to their audacious guns and somehow made it out alive. Many wait to see if the show can survive this latest crisis as well. Wow. I guess that's it. Wow, that didn't take long to read at all. Usually our news articles are much longer. Oh, there's some news here. Might as well fill in some time. Salvador comatose. Masaki writes, so Salvador Ihara has fallen into a coma? Apparently he had some kind of electrical shock while filming a story. But what on earth is he doing at a grade school? Fukujin. Who knows? Maybe he was really good at the latest person to become the comatose after playing the world, lol. He did say he liked to play the world to relax. Judeka. It'd be hilarious if he tried charging Tri-Edge and got himself into a coma that way. Salvador...
Our Jack target is for today's Tri-Edge. Watch as I save the world, Salvador!
I'm done for, or something like that. Kagari. People are talking about someone who sounds a lot like Salvador in another thread. It's my first time thread. Masaki. I took a lot of that my first time thread. It's true that sounds like stuff Salvador would say, but there's no way someone in a coma could be playing the world. Judeka. I also went and looked at the thread. It's not possible that the whole story about him being comatose could just be the lead-in to another story in itself. Or is it? Noada. Thanks for the info, Kagari. I'm going to try logging into the world. This is the other message board. Princess Sakia. I was walking around Doldona when somebody hit on me. This is the first time someone had ever hit on me. I feel like I have become a real adult woman. I would have loved to have tea with him, but sadly I was very busy at the time, so I respectfully declined. Such a shame. So now that you know the story, I would like to see him again. This will be my first time hitting on someone too. I should do my very best. If anyone should see someone that resembles this person, I do hope they could contact me. Thank you very much. Mitan says, okay, how to put this? If it was if your real self that got hit on, I'd understand, but you're saying that your PC got hit on, right? It's not a bit... I won't say anything further. It'd be pretty hard to find the guy if you don't tell us what he looks like. I'm sorry, I forgot to write down his information. Okay, well, his name is Kazubolo. He is, of course, a man. I'm afraid I do not know his job, but he appeared to be an attacker. What else? Oh yes. He said he was a celebrity in real life. He said, I'm extremely popular on the net for my hard-hitting investigations. I remember that very clearly. You know, that almost sounds like... it couldn't be. If it was really him, he should be in the hospital trying to wake up from a coma. I'll try looking for him, Princess, but I'm guessing he was making that stuff up to impress you. Just don't set yourself up for disappointment if it doesn't work out like you'd hope. Goron said, disappointment? I don't see how you could possibly believe a pickup artist who goes around calling himself a celebrity. However, despite that I have some interesting information to share, there was someone who seemed to meet your description standing in front of Doldona Junk Shop. I'll go right away. Thank you so very much, Goron. The only thing I can think of doing, because we already hit everything, didn't we? I don't think we have anything left to... Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think we have anything else to read. Well, I mean, you do what you gotta do.